this for the rest of the year. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. No, I have teams that I kind of follow, but I don't really. I'm long out of having I mean, hardcore thing about football and NASCAR and all that kind of stuff.
It'll be good. It'll be all good.
Yeah, hopefully we have some really interesting teams for this season. That would be good.
Well, I got a good news story out of it on the website, so that's all I care about.
There you go, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was a killer story. Got a chance to talk to this heart person, so that was awesome.
Cool. No, I'll check it out. I'm sorry, man. I've not.
Yeah, it's on the website right now.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
And
stories on there.
lady talking about what's going on, and
yeah, lots of things happening right now.
So. All right, sir. The usual stuff. We'll just get it. We got 5 minutes and 23 seconds to go here.
Okay, so you're going to want to go in like another, so you got 12 minutes of warm-ups?
10 or 12, one of the two, not sure.
So do you want to go?
What time is it? 7.
7.
Want me to just text you and tell you? Just set up music and I'll text you and say, okay, let's rock.
Okay. But you just want me to go ahead and hook you up?
Yeah, why not?
All right. All right. Hang on.
Yep, ready.
All right, have a great game.
You bet. You're watching bonus coverage on Eagle Eye TV before the start of the boys basketball game between Belmond-Klemme and West Hancock. We invite you to hang around for the varsity game, which should start in about 14 minutes. watching bonus coverage of Eagles basketball as the JV is winning 46-18 over Belmond-Klemme. We have 42 seconds left in this contest with the Eagles winning 52-27 in JV basketball. The steal is on and a foul is called. You're watching bonus coverage of Eagles JV basketball on Eagle Eye TV. Eight seconds left in this contest with the Eagles winning 52-29. Hang on a second, because that's all we've got in this game. 52-29 on Eagle Eye TV. And that's it. The Eagles win on the junior varsity level 52-29 over the Belmond-Klemme Broncos. We will start things up here shortly on Eagle Eye TV as the Eagles will take on the Belmond-Klemme Broncos well, we'll see here. They can't make up their mind whether they want 55 minutes or 20 minutes. And it looks like we've got ourselves a 20-minute warm-up. So find something good. Popcorn, whatever. Settle back and get ready for the second half of the season right here on Eagle Eye TV. Eagles basketball will start in 10 minutes on the Eagles Sports Network.
Tap. Go. First Citizens Bank's contactless debit cards make purchases easy. Call us at 800-423-1602 or stop in to see us about getting one today. First Citizens Bank, member FDIC.
Admit it, nothing says barbecue like Big Brad's. For 12 years, offering award-winning barbecue for vending, catering, parties, reunions, graduations, or any other event in your future. Book Big Brad's Barbecue today. Call 515-293-0791. And let's go Eagles.
B103, playing today's best music with less talk.
I met a fandancer down in Southside in Birmingham. She was running from a fat man selling salvation in his head. Now he's trying to save me, but I'm doing all right, the best that I can. Just another fallen angel, trying to get through the night, step by step, one by one, higher and higher, step by step, one by one, climbing to the ladder. Coming over the airwaves, the man says I'm overdue. Bring along, there's some money, join the chosen few. Hey, mister, I'm not in a hurry, and I don't want to be like you. All I want from tomorrow is to get it better than today. Step by step, one by one, higher and higher. Step by step, one by one, trying to get better.
Hancock County Health System physical, occupational, and speech therapy programs are here for you. For high school athletes to retirees, HCHS will guide you in minimizing your pain and maximizing your mobility. Hancock County Health System, your health, our care, a lasting partnership.
If you've been to a wedding in the Midwest in the last 2 decades, chances are good it's been Mojo Productions rocking the reception. And if it's a party you want, Mojo Productions can deliver. Street dances, private parties, even karaoke. Mojo Productions has you covered. So give us a call at 515-408-1074 and get Mojo working for you.
All right, stand by for a West Hancock sports presentation on KHAM B103.
Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars in Britt, Iowa. Looking for a get-up-and-go have-fun car? Check out Easy Go's new elite models powered by Samsung lithium technology with unbeatable power and performance, unprecedented zero-maintenance batteries, and an 8-year warranty. Check out our new pre-owned and customized options today at Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars, 1/2 mile south of Britt on James Avenue.
Here come your West Hancock Eagles on B103. Eagle Basketball is brought to you by these Britt businesses: Swenson's Do It Best Hardware, Cholson Auto Parts and Service, and by the Britt Bar and Grill. Eagle Basketball is brought to you by Instep Flooring in Kanawha, Michael Foods of Britt, and by Central Financial Group of Britt and Kanawha. Eagle Basketball is brought to you by H&R Block of Forest City, Garner, and Algona, the Titanium Lunchbox in Britt, and by Hancock County ASAP. Eagle Basketball is brought to you by these Britt businesses: Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars, the Cobbler Shop, the Hobnob, and your J. Hiscox State Farm team in Britt. Eagle Basketball is brought to you by Com One, the local one, in Kanawha, Belmond-Klemme, Britt, Duncan, and Garner. Stellar Industries in Garner and Kanawha, and by McNeese Tire and Automotive in Britt. Eagle Basketball is brought to you by these Britt businesses: Big Brad's Barbecue, Pritchard Auto Company, and by Mojo Productions. Eagle Basketball is brought to you by Bockelman Grain Equipment of Britt, and by the First State Bank of Britt and Woden. Eagle Basketball is brought to you by McCluskey Appliance of Garner and Mason City, and by First Citizens Bank of Kanawha. Eagle Basketball is brought to you by Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company in Britt, Kanawha, Clarion, Belmont, and Dow's, Summit House Retirement Community in Britt, and by Casey Nielsen Limited, your John Deere dealer in Kanawha. Eagle Basketball is brought to you by Tony Sense of Sense Seed and Services, your Pioneer dealer in Britt, and by Hancock County Health System of Britt, Garner, Kanawha, and Wesley. Eagle Basketball is brought to you by Britt Seed Company, your channel seedsmen and precision planting dealers in Britt, Britt Chamber of Commerce, and by Jackie and Darren at the Britt Food Center. Now let's go courtside for Eagle Basketball on B103.
And a very pleasant good evening to you here from the stable as the Broncos are ready to go against our West Hancock Eagles. This is going to be a fun game. Eagles in the last, 13 years have gone 18-8 against these guys and have done very well. The Eagles have pretty much had their number for the last 2 games, or actually 3 games that they played. The last time, I believe, these Eagles lost to Belmond-Klemme. It was, it was a 55-45 affair, and that was back on in 2001, back in December of 2021, beg your pardon, for that particular contest. So Eagles are doing real well against a squad like this. Interestingly enough, if you put these two teams side by side, you come up with some interesting comparisons. The Eagles have scored 49.8 points per average, while the Broncos have scored 29. Points against their opposition, 54 for the Eagles, 66 for the Broncos. There's a point differential here for the Eagles of a minus 4.2, whereas the Broncos are a minus 37.6. If that gets you to understand just exactly what we're looking for. The Eagles are shooting 36.5% from from field goal range, whereas the Broncos are shooting 28.2%. And when it comes to the three-point land, the Eagles are 44 of 147, while the Broncos are 12 of 70. That puts the percentages right around 29.9 for the Eagles, just make it 30%. And the Broncos sitting at 17.1%. Free throws are almost dead even here. The Eagles have made 31 out of 64 for 48%, whereas the Broncos have gone 29 of 49 from the line this year, standing at 59.2%. Rebounds also favor the Eagles, particularly on the defensive side, where they have 123 compared to the Broncos 114. And on the offensive side of the boards, well, the Eagles just beat them all over the glass, 54-47 in that category. So if that's a total of 177-161, Eagles with the favor there. Kind of an interesting scenario here. The Eagles obviously are going to be pressing real hard. They're going to be trying to steal as much as they can. Eagles lead in that category, 52-41, and they average about 8.7 steals a game, whereas the Broncos only average 5.9. Interesting. The Eagles are on a one-game losing streak right now, trying to turn it around. Broncos have lost 7 straight so far on the season. Our pregame show being brought to you by Miller & Sons Golf Cars in Britt, your easy-go headquarters for golf car sales, service, finance, and leasing. Plus, they sell Cushman haulers and Aluma trailers. Go Eagles from Miller & Sons Easy-Go Golf Cars in Britt. You can check out their inventory at millergolfcars.com. That's millergolfcars.com. Boy, it didn't take very long for Eagle Nation to get online. We are in San Diego, California. We are in, oh goodness, we're in Sacramento, close to Sacramento, yes. And we are up in Oregon, one place I don't know, but it's towards the south of Portland. And if you go over on the East Coast, we are in Scranton, Pennsylvania. We are in New Jersey. We're in New York. We're in Florida, all over the place. And we are also sitting pretty strong in Arizona and New Mexico. So, going to be kind of fun to watch how the Eagles will progress in this ball game, and we'll give you all the play-by-play of this contest. Should be a good one. That's going to be boys only. If you haven't seen the schedule so far this season, I want to tell you a little bit about it. They've had to make some adjustments because of this funny thing called snow that we've been having up here. Believe it or not, we actually have that. Anyway, here's the problem. The girls could not play tonight because Belmond-Klemme already has an obligation against Garner Hayfield Ventura tonight. So, as a result, the girls, Eagles, will play at 1 o'clock on Saturday here on Eagle Eye TV and on the Eagles Sports Network. The boys and the girls will get together tomorrow night for a game here on Eagle Eye TV as well as on the Eagles Sports Network. So you're going to have about 3 days of Eagles basketball here that you can sit back and enjoy. Tip-off time will be about 6:15 tomorrow night here on the Eagles Sports Network. Should be fun. We'll see what happens there. Let's step aside for a minute here on the Miller & Sons pregame show. We'll be back right after this.
Sense Seed and Services in Britt, your local Pioneer team. Pioneer brand soybean varieties are raising the bar on yields and pushing those yields even higher with local knowledge, services, and support. So make the most of every acre with Pioneer brand soybeans and premium seed treatments like Ilevo. Sense Seed and Services in Britt and Pioneer, with you from the word go.
Hey, Eagle fans, this is Jackie. Darren, myself, and our staff at the Britt Food Center invite you to stop in and experience all the benefits of a family-owned local grocery store, like prime quality meats, fresh produce, deli, and bakery items. Visit us online at BrittFoodCenter.com for weekly specials, recipe ideas, and daily meal planners.
Britt Food Center appreciate your support and wish our Eagles good luck.
Miller & Sons Easy-Go Golf Cars in Britt, Iowa. Looking for a get-up-and-go have-fun car? Check out Easy-Go's new elite models powered by Samsung lithium technology with unbeatable power and performance, unprecedented zero-maintenance batteries, and an 8-year warranty. Check out our new pre-owned and customized options today at Miller & Sons Easy-Go Golf Cars, 1/2 mile south of Britt on James Avenue.
Well, hello to you guys who are listening or watching to us on Clearwater, Florida tonight, as well as Macon, Georgia, and Atlanta, Georgia tonight. That's a new first for us. We're also being watched down there in New Orleans. Beautiful place down there in New Orleans. Yeah, yes, sir. Also, Brownsville, Texas has joined us. Hello, how are you guys down there? You're in for a treat tonight as you get to watch these Eagles right now. We're going to try to bounce back after being off for an extensive period of time. I think this is the longest time we have gone without, as far as a break in the middle of the season is concerned. And these guys, they're hungry. They have been well rested, well fed, ready to go. Been talking to some of the moms here about what the guys have been going through, a lot of the regiments and things like that, trying to keep themselves busy. They had their natural 4-day break, which they call the dead week during the basketball season. That's because of the holiday break that everybody gets. But after that, it is important to note that these guys have been working hard, trying to get themselves ready to go for a season like this, which is going to be a tough stretch. We've got a series of makeup games. We're not as bad as some of the other teams that are out there. Forest City has like 5 makeup dates they've got to come up with, along with a packed January part of the season. And there's some other schools that have to go through the same thing. North Iowa has a few makeup dates as well, too. Just a very, very busy time. And this is going to be testing the endurance of anybody who's in the top of Iowa Conference West. And we already know what kind of a battle it is in this conference, especially in the Western Division, as these teams just go at each other. Doesn't matter who you are, you're going to go fighting tooth and nail, and this is going to be one of those games tonight. So we'll see what happens here as the Eagles will get set to go here. Our pregame show, of course, brought to you by Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars in Britt, your Easy Go headquarters for golf cars, sales, service, finance, and leasing. Plus, they sell Cushman haulers and Aluma trailers. Go Eagles from Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars in Britt. You can check out their inventory at millergolfcars.com. Well, that is a welcome sign, a sound of the buzzer for the start of the season. As you can tell, Belmond-Klemme is not quite as active when it comes to the crowd out there. This is a school that has seen some tough go here with a lot of its sporting events. They're possibly merging their soccer program with Clarion Goldfield Dows as well as Eagle Grove. And this is a school that's kind of retooling, getting back on its feet again. We'll see what happens. Let's go to the floor for opening introductions.
Let's meet our cheerleaders first for tonight's game. First, for our visitors, the Eagles, Mackenzie Brooks, Anna Barton, Heather Hinckley, and Cassie Bryant. And your Bronco cheerleaders, Taylor McVeigh, Julie Rodriguez, Leah Wright, Bailey Weimer, Kenzie Rodriguez, Lisa Hewlish, Jaden Knapp, Kate Kabir, and Ella McGrath. Let's meet our starters. First, for the Eagles, number 2, Mitchell Smith. Number 3, Rhett Eisman. Number 4, Katie Harley. Number 5, Riley Barnes. 21, Jackson Johnson. And for your Broncos, a senior, number 2, Brody Paulson. A junior, number 11, Tyrion Franklin. A senior, number 12, Brody Kern. A senior, number 15, Brady Abelson. A junior, number 30, Jackson Belstein. Browns are coached by Justin Myers, by Tony Black, and Tom Burke. Please rise. of our national anthem by BK's own Caitlin Bates, Emma Smith, and Ellie Hinton.
Eagles basketball in 30 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars in Britt, Iowa. Looking for a get-up-and-go have-fun car? Check out Easy Go's new elite models powered by Samsung lithium technology with unbeatable power and performance. Unprecedented zero-maintenance batteries and an 8-year warranty. Check out our new pre-owned and customized options today at Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf, 1/2 mile south of Britt on James Avenue.
All right, we are set to go here. The Eagles will be in their standard red uniforms, road uniforms, while the Broncos will be in their all-white uniforms with the BK on the front, all ingrained in green. The tip-off goes to the Eagles, and it's picked up by Ice, and we are set to go for tonight's contest. Working it around the far side. Here's Jackson Johnson with the basketball, picks it up, fires it over, gets it off to Barnes. Now they rotate here near side to Iceman. He works at three-point range, swish! Makes it 3-0 here in the first quarter. Broncos trying to get it in. Working it up here towards the far side. Bounce pass here to the near end, picked up here by Kern. He fires it across court. Now they'll work it inside with the Broncos. Short shot up. That one is good as it gets under the bucket, courtesy of Toby Best. Back the other way. Here's Iceman, but gives it off to Barnes. He checks the rim, goes up strong, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line. 7 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Just the start of things. Your Eagles leading here in the first, 3-2. Iceman looking to inbound here. I remember days when this room was the loudest thing you could hear next to the nest. Now they'll work it over here towards the far side. Picked up there by Smith underneath here. Now they'll work it around Harley. Barnes at the top of the key goes one way, now the other. Ice says, I'll do the same thing. Kicks it back out to the far side. Smith jumper, three-point range, no good. A rebound taken away by the Broncos. Picked up here by Franklin as he brings it across the timeline. Bounce pass to the far side. Now they'll try to go in underneath, working it over towards Franklin again. Jumper, three-point range. This one goes right on in. That makes it a 5-3 contest. Johnson on the other end here. Bounce pass inside. Iceman, layup up and in. We're level at 5 apiece here with 6 minutes, 22 seconds to go. Franklin will bring it up. Eagles go into a full court press. Franklin kicks over here to the near side, picked up by Kern. He tries to go in, throws the ball out of bounds. Well, the official way up on the other end says it's Bronco basketball. Evidently he saw something nobody else did, so here's the inbounds pass. Picked up here. This is Gabrielson over in the corner, trying to go inside on Barnes. Instead, he bats the ball around like it's a volleyball. Here's Franklin, kick it over to the near side, picked up there by Dern. Back it comes to Franklin here on the near side. They'll rotate it around inside and then back out again to the corner. Jumper, three-point range, and it's in there. That makes it now 8-5. Barnes coming right back here, steamrolls his way. Eisman picks it up. It'll be an over and back. Paulson now will inbound. Franklin waiting for it. And the distinct smell of cream of Jezik is around here somewhere. Those of you back at the good old days when basketball had all kinds of strange chemicals, you know what that is. Here's Barnes with a rebound on the shot from a three-point range. They pass it downtown, give it off to Harley, and he's fouled as he goes up to the bucket. Foul is going to be on number 11, Franklin. That'll be his first, and the first, make it the second team foul by the Broncos. Harley aims and fires and throws it right on in. Gives the Eagles another lead of 7, make it 7-5. Excuse me, 7-6. Next offering goes up. Banks off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by the Broncos, and they'll bring it back with 5:23 left to go in the first. Jackson Peterson introducing himself to the crowd now as he nearly steals the ball away. Instead, picking it up, here's going to be Harley. He gives it off to Barnes at the top of the key. Now they give it to Eisman, who can shoot from here. Ice works his way outside, give it off. Jumper up, no good. Rebound taken away by Franklin. Back come the Broncos the other way. Franklin across the timeline working, kind of going inside here. Kicks it back out again. Eagles converge. Jumper, three-point range, no good. A rebound taken by the Broncos. Here's Franklin trying to work his way in. Steps back out. Kicks it out to the far side. And it is picked up there by Dern. Dern loses the bucket. Ball underneath. A jump ball is called. And it will be Eagles basketball. Connor will come into the ball game now. Inbounding is going to be Paulson. Pass over here towards the near side. Picked up there by Gabrielson. Now to Franklin. Back to Gabrielson. Looking around. Oh, ref. Ball nearly stolen away. Now it is working his way. Layup up. No good. Ball batted away, but Barnes says, I got it. Works his way in. Fires underneath. Gives it off to Harley. Fouled from behind, no call. Connor puts it up and in. Make it now a 9-7 contest in favor of the Eagles. Inbound pass here, stolen away by Barnes. He's looking for assistance. Gets it from Ice from three-point range. No, rebound taken away. Barnes again goes inside, looking, powering his way in. He's fouled. The shot will go down. Hmm. 10-7 now. And Barnes will go to the line. See if he can drop one in. Nope. Peterson nearly had it, but it's taken away by the Broncos. Franklin with the basketball here. Works his way across the timeline. Says hello. They'll kick it over into the corner. Jumper, three-point range. Rims off, no good. Ice picks the rebound up, brings it back the other way. Fires down near side. Peterson, he's looking to off to Barnes in the corner. Barnes getting trapped back there. Kicks it back to Ice. He'll work it around to the top of the key. Back it comes to Barnes. He'll work around the perimeter. Now goes inside the paint. Drives, puts the shot up, and it's good. Make it a 12-7 contest here with 3 minutes and 23 seconds to go. Eagles back into that full court press. Franklin trying to push his way up and in. Now they'll throw it over here to the near side. Peterson's got it. They'll kick it back underneath. That Franklin jumper, three-point range. Bingo. Give him room and he can make it happen. 12-10 our score here. Peterson, jumper, three-point range. Slish. 15-10 as Peterson answers right back. Franklin, one of the more skilled players in the top of Iowa Conference, dribbles his way through just about all kinds of traffic. Now gets it in the corner. Now they'll work it up top of the key. fumbling around with it now, driving inside. The Eagles block it out of there. As going in strong was Braden Gabrielson. And that ball just didn't want to stay in his hands. So here's Paulson to inbound, and he fires to Franklin, top of the key. Steps one way and travels the other. Well, hello to all 204 of you right now watching on Eagle Eye TV, and who knows how many on B103 and worldwide on KIW.com. Here comes Ice, kicks his way in, gets it off. Pin jumper up, no good. Rebound, swatted out of there, and a foul called from behind. Smith getting a little anxious, trying to knock that ball into the hands of the Eagles. Paulson will inbound here. Near side. Picked up there by Pauls. Now they'll work it around towards the big guy. He dribbles a couple of times, fires it over. Gabrielson trying to go inside, and the Eagles nearly steal it away yet again. Pass over to Franklin on the near side. Puts Peterson out of his shoes. Puts the shot up, no good. A rebound taken away while Peterson puts the shoes back on again. Steals the ball. Back it comes the other way. Here's Hinders now with the basketball as he comes across. Give it off to Smith. Goes to Franklin. Gives it off to Ice. Three-point range. No. Rebound taken away once again by Bellstone. Now here comes Franklin with the basketball. Comes across with 1:45 to go. Eagles leading 15-10. And wait a minute. Hold a second. Wait a second. Got to have a timeout here. Yeah, let's take a timeout. I always say it's a good time to take a 30-second timeout on the Eagles Sports Network.
Swenson's Hardware in Britt is ready to help you do it best. In-store or online, 24/7 at swensons.doitbest.com. Lawn and garden, tools, automotive, home and hardware, building materials, electrical, plumbing, heating, plus Valspar paint and accessories. Free, fast delivery to our store. Swenson's Do It Best Hardware in Britt for over 40 years.
Well, that was refreshing. Let's get back to work here. Broncos will inbound, and once again, this will be Paulson who will do the honors. Franklin waiting over on his end, gets the ball, and away we go yet again. 1:38 to go here in the first. Broncos rotating the ball around, trying to find a space, and Peterson says, hey, excuse me, I want this. Dishes off, gives it off to Barnes, layup up and in. Make it now a 17-10 contest here. Eagles trying to break this excruciating one-game losing streak right now. Franklin kicks it over to the far side, fumbled around for just a moment there by McMurray. Now into the corner. McMurray gets it back again, having still all kinds of problems handling the silly thing. Loops it over to the top, passed inside. And Peterson says, hey, didn't I steal this a minute ago? They give it off to Barnes. Barnes drives the lane in between traffic. Nope, no. That was on the floor. That was definitely on the floor. Referee says, yep. Blocking foul. Iceman wants to come back into the ball game in the worst way. Peterson's going to come over and take a break. 56.3 seconds left to go inbound. Barnes, they kick it around over to Harley. Now they give it off to Ice. Kick it here near side. Johnson looking to go. He kicks it over to Barnes. Thinks about a three. Gets around Franklin. Fires to the corner. Jumper, three-point range. Swish! Iceman. 38 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Give it off to Franklin. He works his way around the corner, spins off one defender, fires underneath. McMurray gets it rejected away. Here's Iceman dishing it off to Barnes. He goes all the way down, and he lost the ball, and it'll belong to the Broncos. Peterson says, okay, now wait a second. Somebody's got to take a break here. Somebody step in. So Johnson says, okay, I'll sit down. Franklin to rebound, to inbound here. Giving it off. There's Kern. They'll give it back to Franklin in the center circle. He takes off running for the far corner. Now they'll rotate around. Will the Broncos? And that was a near over and back, but it was saved just barely. Eagles will steal it away, and guess who's stealing it? It's Peterson, but no. This one's going to be a downtown pass. It's shot up no good. And with 0.7 seconds left to go, Broncos will go into a full court press for some inexplicable reason. Smith will just throw it all downtown, and no time goes off the clock. We have now 0.1 seconds left to go. Should be 0.7 seconds on the clock. Not supposed to do that until somebody touches the silly thing. Connor comes in to say hello. They will start all over again from the other end here. 0.7 seconds on the clock. Harley's going to sit down. Broncos will try to inbound it from the near side of the goal. They give it off to Franklin. He puts up a shot, and Barnes rejects it away. First quarter in the books. Eagles already up 20-10. We'll come right back after this 60-second break. Right after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Jason Barnes, and this is Rylan Barnes, letting you know that H&R Block is a proud supporter of West Hancock Athletics. Please call them for all your income tax, bookkeeping, and payroll needs. Algona, Garner, or Forest City. Say the Barnes boys sent you.
All right, as we head into the second quarter, remember to text in your vote for the player of the game. Tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Jackie, Darren, and the staff at the Britt Food Center, a family-owned one-stop grocery store providing quality meats, fresh produce, deli, and bakery items. Visit them at BrittFoodCenter.com for weekly specials. Text in your vote for the Britt Food Center player of the game at 828-649-5469. That's 828-649-5469.
To the second quarter we go. A.J. Taylor with you here on the Eagles Sports Network. Our executive producers are Carl Woldridge, Zarin Eggestall, Ann Feener, and undoubtedly the hardest working producer in radio, Angela Nelson. Mel Balsley back in master control, keeping this chaos under control as we get the second quarter underway. Peterson with a basketball here. Tries to fire into Barnes. That one now nearly stolen away. Off the hands of the Eagles. It'll belong to the Broncos. 7:51 left to go here in this the second quarter. Franklin gets the inbound. And away we go. Franklin strolling up, gets it off to Derns, down to McMurray, back it comes. They rotate to the inside. Now to Franklin, working his way around the corner. Shot up, this one, no, taken away by Ice. He'll bring it back the other way. Ice gets around one man, gets it off to Johnson. Dribbles inside, back it comes to Ice. He'll settle things around and nearly does the splits. Now they kick it over to Peterson on the near side. Now back it comes. It is Johnson. Barnes at the top of the key. Iceman, who's more steady on his feet now, gives it off to Peterson. Give it off to Barnes. Just inside the arc. Looping it over. Picked up here. We've got 5 seconds on the shot clock. Turnaround shot up by Smith is good. Eagles working that shot clock like it was just nothing. Now here's Franklin as he brings it back the other way. Giving it over here towards the far side, picked up by Kern. Shot up, no good, through the hands of the Eagles. It'll go out of bounds. And a foul. No, it'll go out of bounds and belong to the Eagles. Barnes to inbound here. Gets it off to Ice. Into the corner it goes to Johnson. He says, okay, give it off to Ice. 3-point range? No. Tap back in. Fighting underneath. Smith puts it up. Foul called from behind as he finds his rump on the floor. 6 minutes and 31 seconds left to go before recess. Mr. Smith will step up and see if he can deliver. First offering up and moving right along. Eltine will come in. He's number 30, the big guy down there on the end. Smith says, let's try it again. All right, found it. That makes it 23-10. Now back the other way. Here comes Kern. He comes across looking for Franklin, immediately met with a double team. Franklin trying to work it around the perimeter. Almost gets it stolen away. Ballantine, jumper, three-point range, off the iron, no good. Rebound, kicked out. Fresh 35 on the clock. Next shot goes up. That one taken away by Ballantine. He is huge as he puts a shot up, no good, and Barnes finally steals it away. He'll bring it back the other direction. Drives inside on everybody, puts the shot up. A pushing foul is called underneath as the shot does not go down. Barnes thought he was fouled in the act of shooting. The official says no, the foul occurred on the floor. Iceman will inbound here with 6 minutes and a penny left to go before hot chocolate and marshmallows. Here's Barnes with it. Teases everybody, gets it back again. Jumper, three-point range. No. Here, driving inside, almost gets the ball back, does Faust, but the Broncos are able to come up with it. Across the timeline now, looking for Franklin. No, they're going to go to the far side. Picked up there by Paulson. Back it comes to Franklin. Finally finds the handle, kicks it into the corner. Jumper, three-point range is good. These Broncos get on a tear, and look out, they are going to be something. Iceman getting manhandled under the bucket. Coach Hiscock's not exactly too tickled with the way that last play went. Quite frankly, I don't think anybody is. Franklin comes across the timeline. Working up against Hinders. And we have a foul. What happened? Okay. Grabbing his wrist. All right. So Smith commits the personal foul. That'll be his second. And it'll be the second team foul. Broncos to inbound here. Kicking it underneath. The big guy's got it. Belmond tries to put a shot up. Barnes takes the rebound and brings it back the other way. Here's Ice going inside traffic. Tries to handle it. Franklin comes back with it. Drives. Iceman protesting that it goes the other way. Iceman can't believe the call. Coach Hiscock wants a timeout. 30-second timeout while he regroups the troops. We'll come back with 5 minutes to go here in the first half on the Eagles Sports Network. 23-13 Eagles.
Auto Parts in Britain is your local source for all your vehicle needs. We offer a full line of automobile service along with auto parts and accessories for your vehicle. Did you know Trollson's is also a dealer for Snow Dog snowplows? Contact Dan at 641-843-3865 for all your automotive needs. Go Eagles.
Score the best Wi-Fi experience with fast fiber from ComOne. Get up to 1 gigabyte plus local support 24/7 so you can keep streaming your Eagles and Cardinals too. ComOne, the local one, serving Hancock, Wright, and Humboldt County neighborhoods with the most reliable internet, telephone, and digital HD TV. Click ComOneNet.net today.
Franklin takes the basketball here as he works it up around the perimeter. Now passes over here to the near side, picked up there by Paulson. Now they fire it out. Franklin whacks it out of bounds, and the Eagles will get the ball back. 4:46 left to go before tea and crumpets, and the inbounds pass will come here from Hinders to Iceman. The nearly identical twins will bring the basketball up. They kick it over here to the near side. Fouls. Now gives it off to Connor. Sky high for Hinders. He gets it back, gets it off to Ice. Works it around here to the near side. Picked up there by Harley. Back it comes to the corner. Driving inside underneath. Here comes Barnes. He puts it up and in. That makes it now 25-13. 4:15 left to go here in the first half. Across comes Franklin. Passes inside to Bellestein. He gets mugged by Harley. pass underneath. Harley's just all over the place right now. And Eisman gets fouled as he comes around the corner, and it'll be a foul this time on Paulson. Brody commits his first personal, and that is the 7th team foul now by the Broncos. So Eisman gets to visit the charity stripe. Broncos are making more substitutions. First offering up by Ice, dances around the rim, popped back up by Barnes and put right in there. That makes it 27-13. Bounce pass inside. Barnes says, hey, look what I found. Gives it off to Ice. Working it next time. In goes Smith, and he gets fouled. It can be truly said that that was highway robbery because it was in the lane. Yeah, you should hear the chorus of O's over here too, yeah. Bad jokes, we've got them. Smith puts it up and in for one. Next offering goes up, and that one finds its way home, and the Eagles are now leading 29-13. 3:43 left to go before soda and chips as they bring it across. Kick inside, give it off to Bellatine. Shot outside, jumper, three-point range. Anybody's ball. Barnes goes sky high, says Smith, you take it. Smith pulls it away, gets it underneath. Harley layup, no, taken away by the Broncos. Bellatine. Franklin brings it up. They'll bring it back the other way. Stepping one way. Oh, that was carrying. Come on now. As they bounce pass inside and low. Shot up. No good. And getting fouled from behind, or hit from behind, Gunnar Faust, the 6'4" sophomore. Eagles will watch as this inbound comes in favor of the Broncos. Barnes is going to sit down for a moment. Pass up to the top. Picked up there by Paulson. Now bounce pass over towards the far side. Broncos trying to find something inside. Ball nearly stolen away. Pass in, pass underneath. Was way too hot for Gabrielson. Excuse me, yes, Gabrielson to handle. It'll go out of bounds and belong to the Eagles with 3 minutes on the clock. Here comes Eisman across the timeline now. Jumper, three-point range from I don't know where. That was almost close to Goodell. Here's Franklin driving inside, puts it up on the back of the backboard. But he's fouled in the process and will go to the line. Foul is going to be on Red Eisman. That'll be his first and the third team foul overall. First offering up, doink. Farman will come in. Next offering by Franklin is up and in. That makes it now 29-14. Pass over here to the near side. Barnes has got it. Cross court. Peterson looking. Tried to loop it back to Barnes. Instead, Franklin brings it up. Shot up. No good. Rebound taken away. Carter. And here comes Eagles basketball of old. Barnes inside. And offensive foul is called. Barnes going in strong and trying to collect the ball was Paulson. He was keeping his position but stealing the ball away in the process. Now Franklin comes up with it. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. Franklin dishes off. Paulson giving all kinds of problems here, getting double teamed. Now they give it off back to Franklin again. He works his way to the near side. Eagles go back into the 2-3. Inside, they work it off. Farman, he'll fire it up. Paulson trying to get around Peterson. That was a 3 seconds in the lane. Broncos had the bags packed. They were ready to go. Inbounds pass here. Iceman will bring it up with 1:55 left to go here in the first half. Ice kicks it over. Johnson far side underneath Barnes. Outside. Ice once again from Goodell thinking about it. Now gets it over here near side. Now he looks again. And no. Now he gets it off to Peterson. Johnson. And a traveling will be called as Hinders took 2 steps before making his move up towards the top of the arc. 29-14. Eagles have the lead. Franklin will bring this up with 1:32 left to go here. McMurray passes inside. Farman, he's walking all over the place. Johnson says, here, throw it to me. All right, here, you take it. Iceman brings it up. Back to Johnson, far side. Scoop it into Barnes. Now to Hinders. Jumper, 3-point range. He's got it. 32-14. Eagles starting to stretch this lead here. Pass into Franklin. Stolen away by Barnes. Barnes bringing it up. Now he's got one man to beat. Decides, I'll pick it up. Fires over. Hinders. Jumper, 3-point range. No. Barnes back up and in. That makes it now 34-14. A 20-point lead here by the Eagles. Trying to drive inside, working the basketball here. This is Alfaro. Ball stolen away from McMurray. Pass it now. Here comes Ice. Looking to go inside. Easy layup, and not so easy. Picked up back here by the Eagles on the other end. And Johnson gets pile drived into the wood. That hurt. Johnson, who's basically a rock, will go to the line. Peterson looks to be checking in here. First offering up and in there. 35-14, 22.2 seconds to go here in the first half. Next offering goes up. That one rolls around, goes on in. 36-14. Eagles will make a few substitutions now. Peterson comes into the ball game. Now the inbounds, nearly stolen away. Peterson says, look what I got in the corner. Fires it way up high. Back it comes Connor. Looking here near side, Barnes, oh, he thought about it, and he says no. Now they work it over to the far corner. Hinders. Connor says, what am I doing with this? Now they give it back to Ice. He puts up a shot. That one blocked from behind, taken away by Alharo. He heaves one, and it misses. We finish the first half with the Eagles in command, 36-14 here on the Eagles Sports Network. We will come back with our halftime show, which, as always, is brought to you by McNeese Tire and Automotive in Britt. For all your vehicle, semi-truck, agricultural tire needs, parts, and service, you'll want to see McNeese Tire and Automotive 1.5 miles west of Britt on Highway 18. McNeese Tire says good luck to the Eagles. You can contact McNeese Tire at 843-3536. That's 843-3536 or online at McNeeseTire.com. We'll come right back with our halftime show right after this break on the Eagles Sports Network.
Hey, this is Damon. The Titanium Lunchbox mobile food truck is equipped to cater all your special events. Weddings, prom, graduation, reunions, or even a business luncheon. Choose anything off the Titanium Lunchbox menu or customize your own menu with casual or formal cuisine, even appetizers and desserts. Call us at 641-512-1187 today to book your event. The Titanium Lunchbox in Britt. What's in your lunchbox?
Hi, I'm Dave Zroslik, president of Stellar Industries. The employee owners of Stellar Industries reflect the values of small-town living: honesty, integrity, kindness, and caring. With locations in Garner, Kanawha, and Mason City, Stellar is a proud supporter of high school athletes from across the North Iowa area. Log on to StellarIndustries.com to learn more about Stellar and how you can become part of our family.
Go Eagles from the Britt Chamber of Commerce and our members including Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company, Central, Doster, Buck, and Ennin Law Office, Gift So Sweet, and Hancock County Extension. We appreciate your support. See the Britt Chamber of Commerce Facebook page for info and events.
Hi, I'm Kevin Sanger, proud to be an Eagle. If you're looking for guidance with your financial goals, including insurance and investments, we should have a conversation. Let's prepare for the future together. Give me a call, 515-341-2151. That's 515-341-2151. Go Eagles.
Registered representative, investment advisor representative with Security Financial Services, Inc. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Security Financial Services, Inc. Member FINRA/SIPC. Security Advisors Mid-America is independently owned and operated. 124 East Walnut Street, Suite 340, Mankato, Minnesota, 56001. 356-294-IQ/2
All right, it's halftime, and as we head into halftime, remember to text in your vote for the player of the game. Tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Jackie, Darren, and the staff at the Britt Food Center, a family-owned one-stop grocery store providing quality meats, fresh produce, deli, and bakery items. Visit them at thebritfoodcenter.com for weekly specials. So text in your vote at 828-649-5469. That's 828-649-5469. We're going to head to AJ and your halftime show right after this.
Hi, I'm Brent McNeese. McNeese Tire and Automotive in Britt. Big or small jobs, we do it all. Tires, oil changes, and other vehicle maintenance, inspections, brakes, even transmission and engine work. And with 24-hour roadside service calls, count on our McNeese Tire family to be there for your child when it matters most. McNeese Tire, a mile and a half west of Britt on Highway 18. Call 843-3536 or visit us on Facebook.
All right, so who should be that player of the game? Yes, this is quite the perplexing mystery we have here with Barnes with 12 points so far in the ball game, and we've got Hinders with 3. We've got Connor with 2 points in the ball game. Eisman has 6 off a pair of 3-pointers, and we've got let's see, who else here? Who else have we got here? Mitchell Smith. Yes, he has 8 points so far in the ball game as we 2. Caden Harley has a couple of points here for the Eagles, and let's see, that's pretty much it. Faust has had a couple of tries, and Connor has come up with a couple of points as well too. Want to recognize a new Eagle that has flown into the flock, and this is Paxton Johnson. He was promoted up from the junior varsity level to the varsity level. He's going to wear 23 for the West Hancock Eagles. He is on the bench tonight. And Coach just felt like, hey, we had an extra uniform. And Coach also kind of does this. He'll give the JV players a reason to fight. I mean, seriously, a reason to fight and see if they can get that spot, that coveted 13th spot on the team. And this time it was Paxton Johnson who's going to get that. So Johnson is a freshman. He is 5'8", good ball handler, can really move the ball around well. Seen him in practice, and he's got great court awareness and great court vision. So we'll see if he's going to be able to use that opportunity later on in this ball game tonight, where the Eagles leading 36-14 here at the half. Going to be kind of fun to see how the Eagles will play this out. The Eagles, basically, when you look at the shooting percentages between these two teams, you see a distinct difference. The Broncos not quite shooting as well. Shot selection a little bit off maybe perhaps, but nonetheless, this is a team that is putting things together out there on the court. And it is interesting to see how you're seeing little bits of chemistry beginning to come together here with this ball club, and that's going to be kind of fun to see. Eagles needed this break that we had over Christmas. Boy, did we ever need this break. And the reason why we needed it is because we needed to sort things out. We just finishing second in state in football, then almost immediately turn around and start the basketball season. Really didn't have much time to kind of get mentally back into the thing. But over the summertime, the Eagles, when they went to the various camps, were just lights out when it came to playing basketball. You can say the same thing for the ladies as well, too. But in this particular situation, the Eagles just needed that break to kind of think about things, get things kind of sorted out in their head, get this new season underway. So when it comes to some of these delays we've had as of late, actually it's kind of a good thing. So now it'll turn out to be kind of a rough thing when we get into the months of January here, because of the fact that there's going to be so many games. And we've got to get all these games in before the first playoff games begin on February 9th. So for the Eagles, there's not much of a window here to work with to make up some of these other games and get that experience under your belt as you try to get into the tournament later on in February, during the February frenzy, as I like to call it. And we'll see how that all works out. We'll come back here in about 3 minutes for the start of the second half right here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Anyone can sell you soybean seed. Britt Seed Company places products to perform. With Channel Extend Flex and Roundup Ready 2 Extend soybeans, you'll get the superior weed control you want and the high yield potential you need. Make the most of next season with cutting-edge soybean technology and expert recommendations from Britt Seed Company. Ask Al and Rick Burgart or David Lampy for recommendations for your fields. Call Britt Seed Company today.
Anthracnose, stock rot, fusarium are in your fields and are the main reasons your plants are dying early. With Xylem Plus, we can eliminate these problems by applying it in furrow, through the root system, or over the top through the leaves. Contact me, Eric Kroll, with Egg Performance at 515-341-3361 to keep your fields healthy and clean.
Balcom Grain Equipment has been in the grain handling business in Britt for over 55 years. Call Paul at 843-3734 today for more information on grain bins and shivers drying equipment. Balcom Grain Equipment in Britt, the grain drying specialist.
The Britt Bar and Grill is a slam dunk. Whether you want wings, burgers, roasted chicken, ribeyes, enjoy daily lunch specials, plus there's always a game on and the best late night entertainment like live music and Wolf Dog comedy. See our Facebook page for upcoming events. Don't miss the action today at the Britt Bar and Grill, downtown Britt, Iowa.
In-step flooring in Kanawha. Think of plush, luxurious carpets in hundreds of colors and patterns. Consider the handcrafted beauty of exotic and domestic hardwoods. There's also the diverse styles and durability of ceramic and luxury vinyl. Options for all budgets. Choose In-step flooring in Kanawha.
Hi, I'm Cameron, and I play for the West Hancock Eagles. My Grandpa Bill at the Cowboy Shop has been dressing Eagle fans for over 50 years. Get a great deal on men's, women's, and children's West Hancock shirts, hats, hoodies, and coats. Plus, Vikings and Packers gear, Iowa State, Iowa, and UNI apparel, as well as Skechers footwear. Shop the Cowboy Shop, downtown Britt.
Britt Seed Company doesn't just sell corn and soybean seed. You can trust Britt Seed to understand your fields and place channel, corn, and soybean products that perform. With the new Smart Stacks Pro and Extend Flex technologies, you can be confident that you're getting the superior pest control and weed management you want, high yield potential you need, and the most of every season. Ask Al or Rick Burgart or Dave Lampy for recommendations for your fields. Call Britt Seed Company today.
Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars in Britt, Iowa. Looking for a get-up-and-go have-fun car? Check out Easy Go's new elite models powered by Samsung lithium technology with unbeatable power and performance, unprecedented zero-maintenance batteries, and an 8-year warranty. Check out our new pre-owned and customized options today at Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars, 1/2 mile south of Britt on James Avenue.
Hi, I'm Brent McNeese. McNeese Tire and Automotive in Britt. Big or small jobs, we do it all. Tires, oil changes, and other vehicle maintenance, inspections, brakes, even transmission and engine work. And with 24-hour roadside service calls, count on our McNeese Tire family to be there for your child when it matters most. McNeese Tire, 1.5 miles west of Britt on Highway 18. Call 843-3536 or visit us on Facebook.
Well, we start off the second half here on the Eagles Sports Network with the Broncos getting the inbound and working the basketball around the perimeter here, trying to find something open underneath. Short shot up, no good. Rebound taken away by Barnes. He'll bring it under control, fire it over to Smith on the near side. Now they give it off to Peterson. He rotates around, gets it over to Ice. Now they work it top side, gets it off to Johnson. 3-point range, swish. 7:22 left to go in the third quarter. Eagles are leading 39-14. Working the ball around here for the moment. This is Paulson. He gets it in the corner to Franklin. Franklin working it up now. Ball tapped away. Hinders. Now the ball comes down on the floor. Barnes has got it. Somebody's got it. And a timeout is called. We'll take it to 30-second timeout. Eagles leading 39-14 on the Eagles Sports Network.
Count on First State Bank of Britain Woden to put your community first. We partner with your clubs, we cheer with you at the games, we make decisions right at home to help keep you financially strong. And with advanced online and mobile options, banking has never been easier. Good luck, Eagles, from First State Bank of Britain Woden, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Check out McCluskey Appliances' wide selection of appliances, brands like Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Amana, and Genair. In stock, plenty of choices, and quick delivery is our goal. McCluskey Appliance in Mason City or Garner. Experience, customer service, and making new relationships is what we're all about. Stop in and see us, follow us on Facebook, or connect with us at McCluskeyAppliance.com.
Inbound Barnes, they'll rotate it around here to the near side. Harley's got it, gets it back over. Jumper, 3-point range. Iceman off the rim, no good. Rebound taken away by Belstein. Here's Franklin with a basketball now as he works his way, going left to right. Here's Paulson now trying to go down low, tries to find a space. Gabrielson right there, gets his glasses almost knocked off. Carries the basketball out of bounds. It'll belong to the Eagles. Here is Ice. He gets it over to Johnson over on the near side. Barnes gets it stripped away. Driving. Here's Gabrielson. Layup up and in. So the Broncos are on the board here as they kick it over to Johnson in the corner. Back to Ice. He works it up. Now Harley over on the far side. Smith gets it nearly stolen away. Gets it back, cross-court pass, ends up going somewhere, but not on the court. Our halftime was brought to you by McNeese Tire and Automotive in Britt. For all your vehicles, semi-truck, and agricultural tire needs, parts, and service, you want to see McNeese Tire and Automotive. 1.5 miles west of Britt on Highway 69. Is that right? No, Highway 18. Sorry about that. You can call them 843-3536 for directions. They're better at it than I am. 843-3536. Eagles steal the ball away. Here's Harley. Going to drive down the lane. Puts the shot up. Blocking foul called. He'll hit the wall and get up with no problem. Peterson wants to check in. Hinders wants to check in. We're just going to wait on that for a minute. First offering up. Get in there. It's in. Quit dancing around the rim like that, for crying out loud. Caden Harley making it go around the world at least 8 times before the thing settles in. Now he's going to try it again. This one just goes straight in, no problem. 41-16. Eagles have the lead here. Inbounds. Bounce pass. Now they'll work it over to Franklin, who nearly runs into, and he drives the lane, puts the shot up, and I tell you what, this kid has got skills. I don't care what anybody says. Iceman gets around Franklin, off to Barnes, drives in the lane, gets his own rebound, spins, turns, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound taken away by Franklin, and here come the Eagles the other way, or the Broncos. Taking the pick, Franklin getting around the corner, fires, far side, jumper, 3-point range, doink, taken away by Peterson. He'll give it off over to Iceman. Iceman top of the key, near side, they give it to Hinders. Johnson, 3-point range, no, rebound taken away by Farman. 5 minutes to go in the third, 41-18. Franklin's gonna just take it nice and slow coming across the timeline here, yes sir. Now they'll fire it over to the far side. Here's Franklin. Driving inside, shot up. This one rims off, no good. Rebound taken away by Eisman. Eisman brings it across, fires it over to Peterson in the corner underneath the Barnes. He turns around, shot up, off the rim, no good. Rebound taken away by Gabrielson. Franklin brings it up. Through the center circle, works his way out to the perimeter to the far side. Jumper, three-point range, going absolutely nowhere. Foul called underneath, and this one's going to be on Montenegro. With 4:23 left to go. Well, we're still trying to get the rust off here after being off for let's see, change the calendar. I'll get to you on that one. Here's Hinders on the other end. Jumper, three-point range is good. Talk about knocking the rust off. That makes it now 44-18. Eagles have the lead with Franklin coming across. Dishes it off. Back he cuts it, gets it again. Drives in the lane, puts the shot up, blocked by Smith, and a blocking foul called underneath. First offering is up and good by Franklin. Next offering finds its way home. That makes it 44-20. Back the other way. Here's Peterson. Oh, he had a window. He didn't take it. Gets it off to Smith. Natick comes to Peterson. Fires cross court. Hinders almost watched it go. Jumper, three-point range. Switch! Holy cow. That was shot from Clarion, I'm pretty sure. And the ball. Give it off here. Montenegro drives inside. Short shot off the glass is good. That makes it 47-21. Franklin steals the ball away again. Bodies go down on the floor. Back comes Franklin with it. Fires top of the key. I'm telling you, this guy's got mad skills as they work it in. Farman driving his way in, and a foul. Traveling is the call. So the Eagles will inbound here with 3:11 to go here in the third quarter. Johnson will bring this up across the timeline. Gets to Peterson. Cross-court Hinders. Looking for a shooting lane somewhere outside the International Airport. Now bounce pass inside. Smith has got it. Now fired over to the far side. Cross-court. Hinders. Boom! Someone's got the USS Guns of Iowa going here. 2 minutes and 42 seconds left to go. This kid's hitting it from everywhere. Franklin says, I can do that. Nope. Taken away now by Hinders. Now everybody's going to gang up on him, especially if he's anywhere outside of the perimeter. They work it back, and the ball knocked away by Franklin and out of bounds. Inbounds pass, gives it off to Hinders. He's well within shooting range. Peterson gets fouled. This is going to be on number 11, Franklin, yes? That'll be his second personal. They're lining Hinders up somewhere outside the gymnasium right now as Peterson's got the basketball, gets it off to Johnson. Bounce pass to Peterson, finds the ball, gets it off to Smith. Smith gets it knocked out of his hands, and back come the Broncos the other way with 2:05 left to go in the third. Eagles leading by the score of 50-22. Top of the key. Alengro working his way in. Gives it off to Farman. Farman loses it, dives on the floor. Bodies are everywhere. Now Franklin's got it. And here we go with some class basketball. Driving in, kicks it back outside. Short shot, this one off the iron, no good. Franklin goes in strong, puts it up and in. Any of you scouts out there who want to get a kid and develop him, this young man is one of those people you might want to look at. Jumper, three-point range. Hinders almost had it again. This time from about 10 feet outside of the arc. He's just taking pot shots here. I love it. Franklin, far side. Alejandro. Back to Franklin. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Yeah, big deal. Drives inside to Farman. Shot up, no good. Rebound taken away by Connor. Back the other way come the Eagles. Here's Johnson with it. Fires inside. Smith loses the ball on the floor. Broncos get it back again. Franklin working his way, trying to get past Peterson. That would be a great matchup right there. Bounce pass inside. Ball stolen away by Peterson, and Hinders gets the ball, and immediately he's ganged up on because being on the other end of the court, he's within shooting range. All kinds of substitutions being made here. .3 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Hinders is going to sit down, so Eisman now will have the duties of shooting from somewhere outside. Here's Barnes at the top, being pressured, looking, gets it off to Smith. Excuse me, sorry. That would be Faust. Now they'll rotate it around. Gredelot dishing it off. Barnes gets it back near side ice. Looking for Faust underneath. No, they'll get it over here, top of the key. On to Gredelot, working around the corner. Ice puts up a jumper, no good. Shot clock will go off, and that's one of the first times the Eagles have been stymied as far as getting a shot off. 9 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Bounce pass inside and low, and a foul is going to be called on Gredelot. Ray, a 6'3" sophomore. We're going to have some big kids next year. Looks like a 60-second timeout is in the offing, so we'll take it as well, too. We'll take it here on the Eagles Sports Network. Eagles leading 50-24. Back after this.
Go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto insurance. It's just another way the Brett State Farm team is there to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Jay Hiscock and his team in Brett at 641-843-3563.
K.C. Nielsen Limited, your local John Deere implement in Kanawha, Buffalo Center, Titonka, and Algona.
They carry a large selection of new and pre-owned inventory for your farming operation. When it comes to inspecting your John Deere equipment and providing you precision ag support, K.C. Nielsen has the total package to get the job done right.
Visit kcnielsen.com and follow them on YouTube.
All right, and remember, during tonight's game, to text in your vote for the Blitz Food Center Player of the Game. Text me at 828-649-5469. That's 828-649-5469. Now let's head back to AJ and more basketball.
50-24 here. The Eagles are sending in Faust and Gredelot, Barnes, Eisman, and Harley. Inbounds pass here. 3 seconds to go. Pass inside. And we're not going to get anywhere. Jump ball called with 0.02 of a second on the clock. This will be a, please just touch this and we're done. Referee makes sure everybody's in place. Pass, got it, that's it. So Eisman tried a three from the same place where where Hinders has been shooting him, and he misses. But nonetheless, we go to the fourth quarter. It is the Eagles 50, the Broncos 24. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
We want to see your smile. At Garner Dental Group, our goal is making sure every patient is confident in showing their full smile. No matter your dental needs, we can make that happen. Call us today to schedule an appointment and make 2023 the year your smile shines. Garner Dental Group. For more information, visit garnerdental.com.
Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company has been serving the families of North Iowa for decades.
We're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to help in any way we can. Please feel free to call us at one of our funeral homes or visit our website at ewingfh.com.
Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company at Britt, Kanawha, Clarion, Belmond, and out.
All right, here we go now with the final quarter here. We'll put 8 minutes on the clock here and get going right after this buzzer. And we are set to go. 50-24. Our executive producers for Eagle Basketball are Carl Woldridge, Sarah Nigestal, Ann Feener, and the hardest working producer on radio, Angela Nelson, as the pass goes underneath the Farmstead, who finally gets 2 points into the ball game. Our in-studio producer is Mel Balsley, keeping this chaos under control. Faust gets it over near side to Harley. Now picking it up is Smith. Smith looking, gets it over to Harley. Now they come near side. Iceman for three. Oy, 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 oy. And a foul called as an over the top is, or over the back is called. Foul is going to be on number 32. That is Hutch McMurray. Hutch is an outstanding athlete. You can't take anything away from him. He's just a little bit needs a little refinement, and we're good to go. Barnes underneath. Smith nearly slams it, but it's blocked from behind by McMurray. That's what I'm talking about. The kid's got good skill. Over here to the near side, Franklin with the basketball, fires it over. Alejandro, now they'll work it back. Jumper is three-point range is good by Franklin. Like I said, this kid's got mad skills, guys. If you're scouting for a young man, good power forward, jumper, three-point range, no good. Watch this young man play. He just needs a little refinement. The shot is up and it is good. The shot is up and it is not good, beg your pardon, but he will go to the line, will Franklin. As he drives into the lane, takes two Eagles with him. The foul will be on Smith, and that'll be his third. First offering is up, and it is good. Coach wants a 60-second timeout. They'll give it to Hiscox. We'll come back. 6:51 left to go in the game. Eagles leading 50-30 on the Eagles Sports Net.
Hi, I'm Brent McNeese. McNeese Tire and Automotive in Brent. Big or small jobs, we do it all. Tires, oil changes, and other vehicle maintenance, inspections, brakes, even transmission and engine work. And with 24-hour roadside service calls, count on our McNeese Tire family to be there for your child when it matters most. McNeese Tire, a mile and a half west of Brent on Highway 18. Call 843-3536 or visit us on Facebook.
Tap, go. First Citizens Bank's contactless debit cards make purchases easy. Call us at 800-423-1602 or stop in to see us about getting one today. First Citizens Bank, member FDIC.
Admit it, nothing says barbecue like Big Brad's. For 12 years, offering award-winning barbecue for vending, catering, parties, reunions, graduations, or any other event in your future. Book Big Brad's Barbecue today. Call 515-293-0791. And let's go Eagles.
So Franklin's going to see if he can drop another one in here. Narrow the gap to under 20. The shot is up and it is good. That makes it now 50-31. Here's Peterson. Top of the key. Hinders back in the ball game again, so the aerial attack is out there. Here's Ice. Gets it off to Barnes. He says, I can do this. Puts up a three. No good. And it'll go out of bounds off the hands of the Broncos. Inbounds pass here, loops it over to Barnes. He works his way in, looking for Hinders. Oh boy, now they give it back over here to Barnes. Barnes dances around one defender, fires it far side. Hinders, three-point range. No, rebound taken away by Barnes, powers his way in, and a foul is called. Hinders tried for another three after the foul had been called. Foul is going to be on number 30. That is Jackson Belstein. That'll be his third. Ice organizing the situation here. Inbounds pass, Johnson. He goes over to Peterson. Peterson works his way in, gets it off. They'll rotate around over to Eisman. Eisman back to Peterson. Top of the key, Barnes. He works his way around the crowd. Shot it, nope, foul called and is on the floor. If you're wondering if Hinders is out there, he's taking a brief break, thinking about just exactly where that spot was that he was hitting like crazy. Barnes will go to the line here. First offering up, and that one is good. We're back to 20. 51-31 here. Henderson and Peterson are discussing things over on the other end as Barnes puts one down again, make it now a 21-point lead with 6 minutes to go. And here comes Franklin once again. All eyes on him. Back it comes to Alejandro. He's going to work his way in, looking to drive, kicks it out. Farmstad puts a shot up. That one no good. Peterson nearly gets it knocked out of his hands. It'll belong to the Broncos. The aerial SWAT team is back out again as Hinders steps back out. Way up high and deep. Alejandro picking it up, dribbles, and the foul is called. Smith wants to check into the ball game, and Eisman's going to check out. That'll put three bigs way down low. Pass in, ball batted around, taken there. Franklin's got it. Alejandro puts up a three, and that one way off. Rebound taken away by Hinders. AWACS radar fires it all the way down here. And it'll go out of bounds. It belonged to the Broncos. 5:29 left to go. You just know he's going to launch another one somewhere. Franklin dribbling everywhere but forward as he finally gets it over here to the near side. Picked up now by Gabrielson. Into the corner. Farmer watches the ball get nearly stolen away. It is. Here comes Barnes. Scoops it. Shot up. No good as Smith can't get the layup to go down. 5 minutes to go exactly here. McMurray throws it onto the Bronco bench. Eisman's going to check into the ball game here. Connor will step out. Barnes will inbound as both coaches are looking around going, who really wants to shoot the ball? Here's Ice now as he fires over to the far side. Picked up back by Barnes. Now they give it to Hinders. Near side, Eisman gets the top of the key to Hinders. Barnes stepping in, travels. McMurray's going to sit down. So will Balstein. Farm comes in. Broncos will inbound with 4:35 to go here in the game. Franklin. Ball tapped away. Here comes Harley. 2-on-2. Scooping it underneath to Smith. He can't get it to come down, and Barnes is hit from behind and on the schnoz. He checks to make sure the nose is in the right spot. And he will go to the line. You get bonked on the nose the right way under the bucket. Let me tell you something. You feel it. It hurts. Barnes puts the first one up and in. 53-31 here. Eagles back on the radio and on Eagle Eye TV tomorrow and Friday and Saturday. And yeah, there you go. Next offering goes up and in, make it now 54-31. Franklin showing a little frustration. Fires there to the near side. Alejandro back to Franklin. Ball nearly stolen away, and Barnes is going to be called for a personal. Inbound. Having to chase it down, Brody Paulson. Gets it back to Alejandro. Double teamed right there. Tapped away. Who's going to get it? It'll be the Broncos. They'll bring it back again. Pass in. Farmer over here to the near side. Bounce pass in underneath. Broncos trying to force it in there, and the ball is stolen away by Barnes. And back it comes the other way. 3-on-2. Barnes passes to Smith. He puts it up and in. 56-31 here. Connor wants to check back into the ball game again. They rotate around over here to the near side. McMurray trying to find a way. Pass up, ball stolen away. Here comes Smith. Smith and a foul called. This will be blocking on Alejandro. We're to 9 team fouls with the Broncos here. Eagles have 5. Smith will go to the line. And he'll step up here, aim and fire. Doink went off the back iron with 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. 56-31. Eagles have the lead. Franklin with the basketball now over on the far side. Rotates up to the top of the key, throws the ball away. Peterson's going to check into the ball game, and Iceman's going to sit down. Or will he? No, Hinders has to come off. 3:18 left to go. Iceman looking to fire off the back iron. Back it comes to Smith. Layup, it's good. He'll go to the line as he gets fouled into the bucket. Foul is going to be on Brody Kern. That'll be his second. Alejandro sits down, and now in comes Alfaro. Paulson will sit down, and checking in is going to be Montenegro. Smith, in the meantime, at the stripe, puts the first one up and in. And stretches the lead to 59-31. So back come the Broncos as they try to pass in down low. Farmer tries to go in. Balls. A call of foul. This one's going to be on Harley, I think, as he reached in. Yep. Faust will come in. Smith will sit down. Inbounds pass. Waiting. Ball batted around. Farmer's got it. Dished off. Peterson's got it. Gets it to Connor. And back come the Eagles the other way. Here's Iceman with the basketball. Fires over to Peterson. Peterson. Cross court. Over far side. Connor gets it back to Ice. He can shoot it from here, and so can Faust, but they pass it in underneath. And Connor wasn't quite ready for it. Now it's stolen away by the Broncos. 2 minutes, 42 seconds to go. Dancing around with it here is going to be Kern. He throws up a prayer, and this one's going to go out of bounds. And it'll belong to the Broncos. Iceman's going to sit down, and so will Harley. Checking in is going to be Gunnar Faust. Also coming in is Brady Bixel. They'll rotate the basketball around, and it is stolen away by Peterson. Eagles come back the other way. Johnson gets it off to Peterson. Top of the key, Faust near side, Bixel. Now they get it up top. Here's Johnson with it. Johnson rotating around. Peterson thought about a three. Gets it to Faust. Back to Peterson for three. Off the iron, no good. Put back. Oh, does not go down. With 2 minutes and 6 seconds to go. Faust had it there for a moment, but couldn't quite get it in. Good to see Brady Bixel out there, sophomore, 5'11". Getting some good experience in. First offering is up and in. 60-31. We welcome all 1,313 of you watching us right now on the Eagles Sports Network. Next offering is up, and it's in there as well, too. And the Eagles continue to roll, up by 30 now. Ray Gredelat's going to check in. Connor will sit down. 2 minutes and 6 seconds to go. And back come the Broncos. Alfaro will bring it up here. Gets immediately double teamed in the circle. They'll rotate it in towards the center. Ball stolen away. Bringing it back. Here's Johnson. Powers his way in. Foul call. Shot does not go down, so he'll go to the line. First offering up by Johnson. Just a tad short. just a little bit short. Next offering. That's a little closer. Just a hair closer. He's almost got it. He is getting all kinds of grief at the bench, by the way. Just trying to touch that ball in there. Ball stolen away. Here come the Eagles, driving the lane, putting it up and in, and Bixel gets 2 points for his efforts in tonight's game. Minute 34 left to go. Working around the perimeter here. Here's McLemore. He puts it up and in as he drives in and plays strong. Peterson on the other end. Bixby. Now they get it over here near side, picked up there by Brochard. Jumper, 3-point range, no good. Ball off the shoulders. Brochard fires it to Peterson. Thinking about a three. Inside underneath, Gredelat fouled underneath the bucket. Foul is going to be on Cooper Schleisman. We're going over the top of the minute 5 left to go. In comes Paxton Johnson as he makes his first varsity start. Congratulations to him. Meanwhile, Gredelat trying to get on the board, puts the first offering up and in, and he's opening his scoring account. 64-33. Next offering up and not so much. Taken away here by the Broncos. Bringing it up, this is Montenegro. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to the Broncos with 57.3 seconds left to go. Inbound here, this is by McLemore. I'll roke it up. Alfaro. Far side in the corner, jumper, 3-point range, not going to happen. And bringing the basketball out of there now, here's Brochard. Fires, bounce pass into the corner, picked up here. Rotating around, driving in the lane, and the foul is called. Going to the line now is Kason Brochard. First offering is up, skims off the rim, no good. 64-33 here. Eagles have the lead. Next offering up and in, and Brochard's in the books. 65-33 now. 31 seconds to go here Ball batted around, taken away, and knocked out of play here by the Broncos. It'll belong to the Eagles. Wonder if we're going to get this ball off to Paxton Johnson. See if he's going to get this shot in. Well, he gets the inbound. Brings it around. Going in. Underneath. Layup. And good by Ray Granulatus. He takes the turn there. That makes it now 67-33. Broncos playing in a tight situation. Ball on the floor. Taken away now by the Broncos. They'll put it up. No good. Taken away now by the Eagles. They heave-ho it down to the other end of the court, and the game comes to an end. Eagles win in front of 1,514 of you, 67-33 on Eagle Eye TV, and an untold number, of course, on the Eagles Sports Network. We will come back with our post-game show, one of the tastiest around, I'm telling you right now. Our post-game scoreboard show is brought to you by Eric Stacy and the entire crew at the Britt Bar and Grill. You don't want to miss the action tonight at the Britt Bar and Grill. They're located on Main Avenue in downtown Britt. We'll come back right after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Hancock County Health System physical, occupational, and speech therapy programs are here for you. For high school athletes to retirees, HCHS will guide you in minimizing your pain and maximizing your mobility. Hancock County Health System, your health, our care, a lasting partnership.
If you've been to a wedding in the Midwest in the last 2 decades, chances are good it's been Mojo Productions rocking the reception. And if it's a party you want, Mojo Productions can deliver. Street dances, private parties, even karaoke. Mojo Productions has you covered. So give us a call at 515-408-1074 and get Mojo working for you.
Sense Seed and Services in Britt, your local Pioneer team. Pioneer brand soybean varieties are raising the bar on yields and pushing those yields even higher with local knowledge, services, and support. So make the most of every acre with Pioneer brand soybeans and premium seed treatments like Levo. Sense Seed and Services in Britt and Pioneer, with you from the word go.
Hey, Eagle fans, this is Jackie. Darren, myself, and our staff at the Britt Food Center invite you to stop in and experience all the benefits of a family-owned local grocery store, like prime quality meats, fresh produce, deli, and bakery items. Visit us online at BrittFoodCenter.com for weekly specials, recipe ideas, and daily meal planners.
Britt Food Center appreciate your support and wish our Eagles good luck.
All right, get them in. Text in your vote for the Britt Food Center player of the game. Text me at 828-649-5469. That's 828-649-5469. We're going to head to AJ and your post-game show right after this.
Swenson's Hardware in Britt is ready to help you do it best. In-store or online, 24/7 at swensons.doitbest.com. Lawn and garden, tools, automotive, home and hardware, building materials, electrical, plumbing, heating, plus Valspar paint and accessories. Free, fast delivery to our store. Swenson's Do It Best Hardware in Britt for over 40 years.
The Britt Bar and Grill is a slam dunk. Whether you want wings, burgers, roasted chicken, ribeyes, enjoy daily lunch specials, plus there's always a game on and the best late night entertainment like live music and Wolf Dog comedy. See our Facebook page for upcoming events. Don't miss the action today at the Britt Bar and Grill, downtown Britt, Iowa.
Oh, yes. This is the kind of night that I like to see here out of these Eagles. Kind of get this dust off and let everybody see just exactly what kind of a team we really are. 67-33, your final score. Eagles win here in this contest tonight, and a good game it was. The Eagles starting to put a few pieces together again, putting some things, making some things happen, kind of getting more confident of each other out there as to how the game should be dictated, how the game should be played out there. And I just very impressed with the way the guys played. Now, obviously, there's a few little tiny things that they're going to have to work on, obviously, but we'll see just how well they're going to be able to put things together. They're going to have a short break here because we're playing, 2 games in a row here today and then tomorrow. The ladies will have a game on Saturday, starting at 1 o'clock here on the Eagles Sports Network, and we look forward to having you there for that in that contest as well, too. So just good game here overall. We understand on the girls' side Belmond-Klemme comes up victorious over Garner-Hayfield-Ventura. That breaks quite a streak there. 44-40 was the final score in that ball game. Also, girls varsity game tonight. Osage gets past Hampton to Macau. The Bulldogs falling 64-20 to the Green Devils tonight. Nashua, Plainfield, and Central Springs going after it tonight. Central Springs comes up on the girls' side, winning 61-18 over the Huskies. And it was Tripola losing to Rockford tonight, 47-42. That also in girls basketball. Let's see what else we got here. North Iowa just pounding the GTRA. This is so good to see. That Bison girls team is really good. 56-31. Good to see that. No score yet on a boys game tonight. Also, Webster City tonight defeats Hampton de Montcal 44-24. It was Humboldt over Fort Dodge 68-59. And we are waiting on the other scores from around the area tonight. For example, West Bend Mallard is taking on Paxton Sheridan tonight as the Rockets take on the Wolverines of West Bend Mallard. So we'll see how well that game will play out. A lot of interesting, fun stuff going on. We, though, are expecting you to tell us who you think the player of the game is, the Britt Food Center player of the game. All you got to do is text us and let us know. There are plenty of you to do it. 828-649-5469. That's 828-MIX, KIOW. Just text us and let us know what you think, and we will come right back with those results, as well as maybe some other scores on the ticker right after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Score the best Wi-Fi experience with fast fiber from ComOne. Get up to 1 gigabyte plus local support 24/7 so you can keep streaming your Eagles and Cardinals too. ComOne, the local one, serving Hancock, Wright, and Humboldt County neighborhoods with the most reliable internet, telephone, and digital HD TV. Click ComOneNet.net today.
Hey, this is Damon. The Titanium Lunchbox mobile food truck is equipped to cater all your special events. Weddings, prom, graduation, reunions, or even a business luncheon. Choose anything off the Titanium Lunchbox menu or customize your own menu with casual or formal cuisine, even appetizers and desserts. Call us at 641-512-1187 today to book your event. The Titanium Lunchbox in Britt. What's in your lunchbox?
Hi, I'm Dave Droslik, president of Stellar Industries. The employee owners of Stellar Industries reflect the values of small-town living, honesty, integrity, kindness, and caring. With locations in Garner, Kanawha, and Mason City, Stellar is a proud supporter of high school athletes from across the North Iowa area. Log on to StellarIndustries.com to learn more about Stellar and how you can become part of our family.
Go Eagles from the Britt Chamber of Commerce and our members including Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company, Central, Dr. Buck and Ennin Law Office, Gift So Sweet, and Hancock County Extension. We appreciate your support. See the Britt Chamber of Commerce Facebook page for info and events.
Anyone can sell you soybean seed. Britt Seed Company places products to perform. With Channel XtendFlex and Roundup Ready 2 Xtend soybeans, you'll get the superior weed control you want and the high yield potential you need. Make the most of next season with cutting-edge soybean technology and expert recommendations from Britt Seed Company. Ask Al and Rick Burgart or David Lampy for recommendations for your fields. Call Britt Seed Company today.
Hi, I'm Kevin Sanger, proud to be an Eagle. If you're looking for guidance with your financial goals, including insurance and investments, we should have a conversation. Let's prepare for the future together. Give me a call, 515-341-2151. That's 515-341-2151. Go Eagles.
Registered representative, investment advisor representative with Securian Financial Services, Inc. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Securian Financial Services, Inc. Member FINRA/SIPC. Securian Advisors, Mid-America is independently owned and operated. 124 East Walnut Street, Suite 340, Mankato, Minnesota, 56001. 356-294 at QFU 5/21.
Hey, Eagle fans, this is Jackie, introducing the Britt Food Center Player of the Game. All of us at the Britt Food Center think our athletes are all MVPs, so we would rather you choose today's Britt Food Center Player of the Game. Darren, myself, and our staff at the Britt Food Center invite you to stop in and experience all the benefits of a family-owned local grocery store, like prime quality meats, fresh produce, deli, and bakery items. Visit us online at BrittFoodCenter.com for weekly specials, recipe ideas, and daily meal planners. And now, here's your Britt Food Center Player of the Game.
Well, it is a tie here, as a matter of fact, here on the Eagles Sports Network as to our players of the game here. One of them happens to be Rylan Barnes, who you voted in as the senior, 6'4", captain of the team. The other happens to be the guy that was shooting from the west wing of the library here at Belmond-Klemme. They finally got him out of the encyclopedia section. Evan Hinders I've never seen such long. I was drinking a cup of coffee, reading the newspaper, waiting for that thing to finally go down. Evan, way to go, buddy. I mean, that's awesome. Nice job.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about this game, Coach. Let's talk about this for a moment.
We finally had an opportunity to practice together, which was really nice to have. It's been a weird season. Games are going to come fast and furious here this second half of the season, but I thought there was a lot of positives from this game. We worked a lot on our pressure defense throughout the Christmas break, and I thought we were able to turn them over quite a bit. We got out of our rotations a couple times, but credit Belmond-Klemme, they did some nice things offensively too. And Franklin he's an elite athlete, really, really good basketball player, and he's hard to contain sometimes. But kids did a good job of spreading the ball out. Rylan was big inside and on the offensive and defensive rebounds, and then the kids did a really good job of finding their teammates for open looks. And what I really love about these guys, and it's been ingrained into this program since all the way back to Coach P, is feed the hot hand. Evan got it going. I think Rylan hit him on a kick out late in the first half, then he got it going in the second half, and the kids were just finding him. JP made a great skip pass to him against the zone, hit him for three, and then Johnny hit him for another one here in the corner. So they did a good job of realizing their teammate had it going, and they were trying to set things up for him. So I'm just really proud of the kids, and now we go again tomorrow and 4 games next week. So let's rock and roll. But I'll let you talk to Evan, and I'm going to get out of here and go talk to the rest of the guys. Thank you, AJ.
Awesome. No problem. Thank you, Coach. All right, let's talk to Evan Hinders here, one of our stars of the game tonight. Evan, you were taking shots from the parking lot, also over, and I think I saw you over in Goodell. I mean, you were just everywhere. Tell me a little bit about tonight. You were really feeling it looked like.
Yeah, during Christmas break, I wasn't really hitting my shot, so I got a little off with my confidence. But then during practice this Christmas and then in the game in the first half, when I got that three, I knew I could get it. And then when I make a lot, then I try to keep going. And then sometimes I do get out of control, but then sometimes they just fall and sometimes they don't.
A little bit of a rhythm kind of a thing going. It looks like the team is really starting to gel right now. I mean, you're seeing a lot of different things. Guys are beginning to know their roles. Do you see that happening?
Yes, during Christmas break was a lot because during practices we all would get together and we all hit our shots. And once we play good on defense, and that's what we focus on during Christmas break, and come to offense, then our offense is pretty much almost unstoppable sometimes.
What do you think about this insane schedule we've got now? 3 games.
This is crazy. I mean, last year I'm like, oh my gosh, game after game, but now I'm like, I want a game, and then it's just, you never know what you're going to do. It's Iowa, so you never know.
never knows what the weather's going to be like. Looking ahead now, you've got a tough game coming up tomorrow night. Kind of give us a feel of what you're thinking of. I know it's not good to look ahead, but kind of give me your feel about it.
Oh, Bishop Garrigan, they're much improved, like Jay said when we were in the locker room, and we just got to play our game. We can't let them control the game. We got to control the game. And then once we play good on defense, we'll get our offense going, and then we can just go.
Sounds good. Congratulations, one of our star players of the game tonight. That's Evan Hinders here.
Thank you.
All right, we'll come right back right after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Trolson Auto Parts in Britain is your local source for all your vehicle needs. We offer a full line of automobile service along with auto parts and accessories for your vehicle. Did you know Trolson's is also a dealer for Snowdog snowplows? Contact Dan at 641-843-3865 for all your automotive needs. Go Eagles.
This is Jason Barnes. And this is Rylan Barnes, letting you know that H&R Block is a proud supporter of West Hancock Athletics.
Please call them for all your income tax, bookkeeping, and payroll needs. Algona, Garner, or Forest City.
Say the Barnes boys sent you.
Anthracnose, stock rot, fusarium are in your fields and are the main reasons your plants are dying early. With Xylem Plus, we can eliminate these problems by applying it in furrow, through the root system, or over the top through the leaves. Contact me, Eric Kroll, with Egg Performance at 515-341-3361 to keep your fields healthy and clean.
Baukelman Grain Equipment has been in the grain handling business in Britt for over 55 years. Call Paul at 843-3734 today for more information on grain grain bins, and Shivers drying equipment. Bockelman Grain Equipment in Britt, the grain drying specialist.
All right, there you have it. That's the way things stack up in today's ball game, and a good one it was indeed as the Eagles come away victorious tonight. We just got word from our sources here. The National Football League has ruled that the Bills-Bengals game is going to be a no contest game, and the AFC title game may actually live up to what the original owner of the Kansas City Chiefs and a former president of the American Football Conference actually wanted to see. And the game will be played in a neutral site to be determined. So we'll see just exactly how that title game will work out because of the fact that one team or two teams are not going to play as many games as, say, some of the rest in the American Football Conference. So we'll see how all that pans out. Here tonight, though, what a ball game. No change in the as far as the ticker is concerned, as far as scores are concerned. So we'll wrap it up here tonight. Great night. Looking forward to that Bishop Garrigan game right here on the Eagles Sports Network. So for our executive producers, Carl Waldridge, Sarah Negestal, Ann Feener, and the hardest working producer in radio, Angela Nelson. And, of course, to Mel Bosley back in master control, keeping this chaos under control. I'm A.J. Taylor. Good night from Belmond-Klemme. Your final score. The Eagles win by the score 67-33 on the Eagles Sports Network.